A new Call of Duty gets leaked. A Mario game just sold for over $100,000. And finally, some info on those PS5 pre-orders. All that and more on today's episode of The Countdown, as we cover 5 gaming news stories that you need to know. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for all the best news and lists in gaming. Now, let's get into it. Number 5. PS5 pre-orders. If you're like us here at The Countdown, then you're probably anxiously awaiting news as to when you'll be able to pre-order the PS5. The console is expected to be released in November, so pre-orders should be going live sometime soon, after rumors began circulating that people had begun to line up at stores in order to pre-order the console. Eric Lempel, PlayStation's marketing head, cleared the air. According to Lempel, we will be given a reasonable notice as to when PlayStation 5 pre-orders will go live, giving us plenty of time to prepare. Sony had recently doubled its production of the PS5 and is now expected to have over 10 million consoles ready at launch, but industry analysts still don't think it's going to be good enough to meet demands. So when the PS5 pre-orders go live, make sure you act quickly because they'll likely sell out pretty fast. Number 4. Xbox No More. As Microsoft prepares to launch the Xbox Series X in November, the company has announced that it is discontinuing the Xbox One X and Xbox One S Digital Edition. The rumor started when a Target employee noticed that the consoles had been discontinued in the store's database, and after that employee posted the news on Reddit, Microsoft quickly confirmed it. That means that pretty soon the Xbox One S will be the only remaining Xbox console from this generation on shelves. So if you were looking to pick up an Xbox One X or Xbox One S Digital, you might want to get on that pretty quickly. It's worth noting that the Xbox Series X will have backwards compatibility, meaning that all of your old Xbox games will be playable on the new console, except for the ones that use Kinect, because, well, we all know how that turned out. Number 3. Big Mario money. You might be a little annoyed by the fact that the next generation of games are going to run you $70. But believe it or not, somebody recently spent over 1,600 times that amount on a game. That's right, a copy of the original 1985 Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Entertainment System was recently sold for a whopping $114,000. Apparently, the game had plastic wrapping as well as a cardboard hang tag, which was a packaging only created for the first few months of the game's release, increasing its value even further. According to Heritage Auctions, it was the most money that anyone has ever spent on a video game. So if you or your parents have some old games lying around still in the packaging, it might be worth your while to dig those up and see if you can make some serious money. Number 2. COD 2020. After a series of leaks pointed towards a Cold War-themed Call of Duty coming out this year, Activision has been relatively quiet. In the past, COD games have been announced much earlier than this, then normally launching around October or November. We might have some big news coming soon, however, as a secret listing has appeared on the Microsoft Store. A game called The Red Door, which is described as a first-person shooter from Activision, was just recently listed online with the content ID that contains COD 2020. This could also be a hint towards the lyrics from Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones, a song that appeared in the trailer for Black Ops 3. We're guessing the game hasn't been revealed yet because it received a new developer, with Treyarch officially taking over and relieving Raven and Sledgehammer from the process. That likely resulted in the making of the game taking a bit longer, which is why we probably haven't seen a trailer yet. Still, this Microsoft listing points towards a possible announcement soon, and it might even take place at the Xbox Showcase on the 23rd. Number 1. Sony buys into Epic. The very first PS5 gameplay on the Unreal Engine 5 was revealed by Epic Games back in May, and from the looks of it, Sony doesn't plan to end the partnership there. The company recently invested an incredible $250 million into Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite. Much of this has to do with the Unreal Engine 5, which looks to be an excellent development tool for making next-generation games with graphics unlike anything we've ever seen. Sony wants to be a part of that process, and will likely look to use the engine on many of the PS5's upcoming games, especially console exclusives. This also means that Epic is going to continue bringing in the big bucks, so it won't be a surprise if we continue to see insane Fortnite collabs and other big things from the company down the road. And that covers this week's list of 5 gaming news stories. Are you planning to pre-order the PS5? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to share this video with your friends and click that bell so you know when we upload. Don't forget to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for more of the best news and lists in gaming. As always, thanks for watching.